What's good? I'm back again with another reaction to this video. We're going to be talking about the sad truth, or we're going to be reacting to the video of the sad truth about the unaliving of TakeOff, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and watch to the end, like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't, I still appreciate y'all messing with me. Get your ready, you know what I'm saying? Get the people around you ready, gather around the campfire while you're watching on the projector. Let's get on to the video, man. Let's check it out.
For this episode, we dive into a Houston family that causes complete destruction everywhere they go. Many people have...
Hey, remember, this is just a reaction, so whatever they're saying in here, I'm just reacting to. I give an opinion, and I don't look back or remember or look back twice, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing personal. It's all entertainment. All entertainment purposes only. Whatever, however you say that. You know what I'm saying? Back at this video.
I've been learning about this family because of the recent incident that took place. In order to understand this video, we must cover some background information. James Prince. He was born to a 16-year-old mother in the infamous Coke Apartments. There, he witnessed many things that no kid should ever have to see. This meant seeing family members pass away, including his own sister. Well, growing up, James saw a better future for himself than what was around him. And at the age of 18, he discovered that his younger brother was a talented rapper, so he made it his goal to keep his brother off the streets and to save enough money to start a music label. So every day he tried to find new ways to make money. He worked all kinds of jobs, from working on a welding truck to working as a bank teller. And after 3 years of saving up, James Prince bought an abandoned lot. There he started selling used cars and quickly worked his way up to selling custom exotic rides. He was charismatic, and this led him to being a top-notch salesman. Most importantly, this venture gave him connections to wealthy athletes, business executives, and music moguls. Well, after these connections were made, James shut down his car dealership and used the space to open a recording studio. There he started his label.
And shout out to Jay Prince and the Prince, shout out to Jay Prince and shout out to the Prince family. You know what I'm saying?
Rap-A-Lot Records. Now the only thing he needed was rappers besides his younger brother. So James Prince began roaming around Houston looking for talent. 1986. While at a local club, he discovered a young rapper named Bushwick Bill. Then his barber connected him with another rapper named Willie D. That same month, he discovered the rapper Scarface while in the parking lot of a local club. Long story short, James Prince sold them on the idea of starting a rap group called the Ghetto Boys and signing to his label. They all agreed, and the Ghetto Boys instantly took off to major success, while James Prince reaped the financial benefits. By the age of 23, Jay Prince had already purchased a house for his mother in a 30-acre ranch. Rap-A-Lot Records built larger and larger by signing artists such as New Orleans Juvenile, Houston's Pimp C.
I don't know what that was, but anyways, and that's lit. I ain't gonna lie to all you youngins out there doing it this big or close enough to this big, or you're his age or super young and you're making, like, I'm talking about 5 to 6 figures a month, bro. I applaud you. You know what I'm saying? That's lit, especially at a young age. I hope you keep doing what you're doing and being smart with it and making your money work for you, not just parking it and spending it on a bunch of other things that ain't gonna make you money or help you. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna appreciate, it's gonna depreciate. I hope you buy stuff that appreciates value. You know what I mean? Let's get back into this.
Bun B in Oakland's Yuckmouth. During this time, Jay Prince gained the reputation of being the ultimate mediator and protector. He had close relationships with top dogs in every city. It's even rumored that he and Larry Hoover were so tight that any Rap-A-Lot artist was instantly protected by the Gangster Disciples when they touched down in Chicago. Well, the first test of Jay Prince's respect level came in 1996. During this time, Pimp C and Master P were beefing over contractual issues. Essentially, Pimp C thought that he wasn't compensated enough for his song Break 'Em Off. So rumors say that Master P had ordered the kidnapping of Pimp C after he publicly disrespected him. This infuriated Jay Prince, so he instantly called up Master P. Over the phone, Master P allegedly communicated that he was putting a green light on Pimp C for what he had said. Jay Prince warned him to back off of his artist, and that's exactly what happened. This is when the industry knew that Jay Prince had massive respect. All of this took place in the late 80s through the 1990s, and that takes us to the 2000s. After his music ventures, Jay Prince entered the world of boxing. In 2003, he officially became Floyd Mayweather's manager, and this would not go well. Rumors say that contractual issues destroyed their relationship. Eventually, Floyd had enough of Jay Prince as his manager and decided to do something petty. He moved his next fights past the deadline of their final contract. This way, Jay Prince would not receive his 20% of the revenue. Well, of course, this was bold and courageous by Floyd because Jay Prince is not somebody you want to get upset. So when he heard the news, he instantly called up Floyd's boxing promoter Bob Arum. Now mind you, this guy is allegedly old New York mafia, so he's definitely no joke either. Essentially, Jay Prince said that he wanted his revenue one way or another. So instantly, Bob Arum wrote him a $600,000 check to get him to back off Floyd. This is the kind of fear that Jay Prince installed throughout the music and entertainment world. Well, while focusing on boxing and other financial ventures, Jay Prince's sons got involved in the music industry. So first, let me introduce you to his children. Jay Prince has 3 sons, Jay Prince Jr., Baby Jay, and Jazz Prince. It's safe to say that these princes are nothing like their father.
So they all have a J, right?
Introduce you to his children. Jay Prince has 3 sons, Jay Prince Jr., Baby Jay, and Jazz Prince.
So they're all J'd out, bro. The J family, what?
It's safe to say that these
shout out to them, like I said.
princes are nothing like their father. They weren't raised anywhere near the 5th Ward. Instead, they were raised in a giant mansion all the way in the suburbs. This upbringing consists.
And that's cool. If you're raised that way, that's cool. You don't gotta be hopping off the porch and getting into the streets. If you're raised this way, take the business aspect from your parents or whoever it is. Yeah, your parents. Take the business aspect of that and make your own money. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be from the trenches or sliding. You don't gotta catch bodies. You don't gotta do none of that. Stay in the burbs. Trust me, it's better there. Trust me, it's better there.
Consisted of endless abundance, supercars, luxurious vacations, and you name it. Jay Prince even owns an island off the coast of Belize. So
That's
it's safe
crazy.
to say that the Prince kids' upbringing was far from anything close to the 5th Ward. This, of course, is a great thing, and it's what any man should want for his
That's what I'm
kids.
saying.
However, one thing has to be understood. These kind of rich kids will lack a certain type of grit and grind. They usually have no sense of what it's like to earn something. However, rich kids who know and accept their identity will be loved and respected for acting like themselves. For example, people love and respect Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and the list goes on. But the Princes, specifically Jay Prince Jr., are not this way at all. These guys want power, respect, and most importantly, to be feared. I would describe them as Chet Hanks, Tootie Raw, and King Harris all combined into one. But let's get back on track. 2008. This is the year where Jazz Prince discovered Drake on MySpace. He knew that Drake was from Canada, which at this time would end a career. Regardless, he saw the potential and connected him with his father. From there, the Princes flew Drake to Houston, and the rest is history. They connected him to Lil Wayne, Birdman, and Bun B, and we know the rest. Because of this, Jazz Prince is forever a legend in hip-hop history. He had a vision that no one else could see. But for Jay Prince Jr., this guy, we're not really sure what he's done other than being his father's son. Well, we do know that he started something called Mob Ties, also known as Malibu's Most Wanted. I'm just kidding. And here is what people say they do. Mob Ties is known to be active all around Houston, causing problems. And Jay Prince Jr.'s biggest objective is gaining respect. In fact, Adam22 asked him what his upbringing was like, and here's what he said.
Let's talk a little bit about your upbringing, because I feel like at least part of why people are so fascinated about you is because they see the enormity of Rap-A-Lot and everything that your father accomplished and shit, and people probably are just so fascinated by the idea of growing up in that environment. So talk to me a little bit about that.
We come from the school of hard knocks, like something that I value about my family and my upbringing is the respect. Like that's something that we demanded. It's something that we live and die by. So I can't compare my upbringing to others because I come from a different type of cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like
J Prince Jr. and Mob Ties are known to demand rappers to check in with them whenever they come to Houston. Essentially, this is the oldest trick in the book. Create the problem so you can be the solution, and of course, this comes with a fee. Yes, the rich kids who were handed everything are trying to extort those who made it from the bottom. And that takes us to incident number 1, June 22nd, 2020. While away from his Houston home, Mob Ties members break inside YoungBoy's garage. They record the invasion and steal some valuable possessions. Check it out.
And YoungBoy shit.
After the clip went viral, YoungBoy would go on Instagram Live and react.
He like, I ain't even had in my cars.
At first, J Prince would call YoungBoy dumb as a box of rocks, but then he would post a video with the keys to YoungBoy's McLaren. This was the younger generation's introduction to the Prince family, and instead of—
Bro, why? Why are you trying to... If instead of being cool and gaining respect for being that cool dude that's always there and who's always genuine, you're trying to gain respect by fear, that never really works, and that only ends... And honestly, you get two different types of respect. You get a hatred type of respect and a fear type of respect. You get people that will respect you because they hate you so much, and the moment they get the chance to snake you, they're going to snake you, bro. Or if you need help or you're in any crazy situation, they will look the other way. You also got the fear type who will also ride with the hatred type. But the fear type are just going to bow down and whatever, bro. And as soon as you walk away, you're scared and all. They're just trying to survive and live, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, bro, if you want to gain respect, I'm fucking lit, bro. My bad. If you, I'm just saying, if you want to gain respect, be genuine, be real, be 100. You know what I'm saying? People respect you more for your word instead of lying and trying to snake people or extort people while you got money, bro. That's crazy. Let's get back into this video.
My name is Alfonso, and
Shut your ugly ass up, bro. I don't give a what your name is.
being seen as the legendary entrepreneur that he is, J Prince's name is slowly being seen as Lorenzo from Lottery Ticket. This whole ordeal of breaking into YoungBoy's home seems low down and far below what a multi-millionaire family should do. Like, why take from a guy who rose from poverty and earned his success? Especially when daddy handed you your money. But unfortunately, this would only be peanuts compared to the later incidents. So let me set the context. Over and over, we've seen J Prince Jr. and Mob Ties inviting rappers to Houston to hang out. They partake in street level shenanigans like shooting dice, hanging out in the 5th Ward, and who knows what else. And that takes us to September 4th, 2022. Lil Boosie invites Chicago's Duke the Jeweler to his Houston concert. There, Duke delivers a beautiful new piece of jewelry to Boosie before the show. Well, after the show, Duke the Jeweler starts shooting dice with J Prince and all of Mob Ties. There, Duke bets his hard-earned money while wearing $1 million around his neck. On the same side of the table, J Prince Jr. is betting his daddy's thousands while wearing a chain that his daddy bought for him. Well, during the dice game, it's alleged that Duke hit for $100,000 out of Mob Ties' pockets. After winning the money, it's alleged that Duke walks back to his car with $100,000 in cash. And there, a man walks up to him. Bang! Instantly, Boosie was blamed for this because he invited him to the concert. However, I highly doubt that Boosie would do something like this, especially given his new reputation. He's known to be generous by tipping thousands of dollars to waiters and paying people a lot of money for small favors. At this point, Boosie has become a stand-up guy in the industry who speaks his mind and just wants the best for him and his family. And still, at this point, the world wasn't tuned into Mob Ties and what they had potentially going on. However, the YoungBoy and Duke incidents definitely shed some light. And that takes us to Halloween 2022. Mob Ties invites Quavo and TakeOff to Houston to attend a birthday party for Jazz Prince. First, Jazz and J Prince take the Migos to their daddy's neighborhood, the infamous 5th Ward. There, they drive Quavo and TakeOff to the bowling alley for the private party. A woman at the party says that everyone attending had to be searched for weapons and hand them over. That would be except for Mob Ties members. Red flag number 1. Well, what would happen next is currently all under investigation by DJ Academics. People who were there claim that Quavo and J Prince Jr. got into an argument over basketball and money. Then you can clearly hear Quavo making the decision to leave the scene, but that's where things go left. In the video, you can see J Prince Jr. walking away like nothing had just happened. This did not sit well with me. It's almost as... let me stop. Well, the next morning, everyone woke up to the news in disbelief and the entire music world was crushed. Even Jazz Prince would make an Instagram post alleging that he just woke up to the news, as if he wasn't there. Red flag number 2. Overall, this incident was
RFP TakeOff, bro. That's
completely unnecessary. All over the internet, J Prince and mob ties have been getting hate for the past week, and it's well deserved. Well, just when you thought that this story couldn't get crazier, Whack 100 would go on Clubhouse and reveal some wild news. He claims that the alleged TakeOff assailant lost his life in the 5th Ward, so who knows what this could be about. Overall, I want to end this video by showing love to the Migos, especially TakeOff. I will say that it did bother me that they were claiming Atlanta while being from Lawrenceville, but that's not really a big deal. In all honesty,
hey, bro, guys, bro, sneak this in.
these guys were trendsetters, music revolutionaries, and shifted an entire culture single-handedly. The Migos will always be legends for how they push the culture forward.
Nah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? They're trendsetters for sure, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That when they first came out, it was different. You know, no, it's like, anyways, gang, if you made it to the end, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and comment, watch. If you made it to the end, maybe leave your cash out down. Maybe I might bless you a little bit, man. You never know. If you made it to the end, comment, watch, and your cash out, and I'll send you a little something for coffee and a snack. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, if you made it to the end, I appreciate it. Yeah, the Prince family, after this particular situation happened, everyone found out who they were, and then there was a lot of beef and a lot of hatred going toward the Prince family. You know what I'm saying? And I could see from all angles why. I could see from the other side why, because they're saying it was friendly fire. They're also saying that, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you know, Prince Jr. walked away without even caring. Then that post, which was a red flag with the gun laying them. But then again, bro, if you're a street, you're gonna, or think you're street, you're gonna be rolling around strapped no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. Still an investigation. Shout out to the Prince family. Shout out to the Migos. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to all y'all, bro. RIP to TakeOff. RIP to the people involved, because there's a couple other people who passed away. And with that, gang, go ahead and let y'all go. We out.